So one of the challenges actually is to get journalists to think beyond their beat. You know, this whole thing of very linear, beat-oriented journalism. So my beat is foreign policy, my beat is environment, my beat is, let's say, energy. They're all linked. So, like when I teach journalism in Kathmandu University, I actually don't teach journalists or my students, I don't teach them how to do journalism. I end up telling them why to do journalism in a society like ours, a developing society with lots of economic, political, environmental problems, to see the linkages, to be much more intelligent about covering these issues in depth. And in this, I think I can speak from my own experience about how they'll face problems from the gatekeepers, from the editors or publishers, because these are not sexy stories. You know, they want you to do the event-oriented news. They want you to do news items that, and soft subjects like environment and development is for the inside pages or for the weekend section. These are soft. And my argument is always that development, environmental, and especially the political linkages to these issues are front-page stories. Every story in a country like Nepal or India or anywhere else should be about development. And unless you cover them in depth, then you're not alerting the policymakers and the general public about long-term crises that are going to come about because you're not solving them today. You know, and our job should be this early warning system, where you can warn people about things that are going to happen in future. Because politicians' time horizons are only 5, 10 days even, you know. They don't even know whether they're going to remain as Prime Minister next month. So they're not looking 5 years, 10 years, 50 years ahead. And especially on issues like climate change, it becomes really difficult to write about this when the time horizons are so short. Not just of politicians, but of ordinary citizens and the public. They're just so busy trying to survive from day to day that if you tell them, look, you know, riding a polluting bus today is going to, you know, destroy the planet 50 years from now, they'll say go to hell. You know, they have more immediate concerns. So the trick is to write on environmental issues from the economic angle by saying that for the country's economic survival, you have to wean yourselves away from petroleum or a petroleum-based economy. So these issues have to be explained, otherwise, you know, most politicians and the public will be not aware. And then when you talk about the economy, then it hits their pockets. That's when they start, that awareness changes to, you know, behavior transformation.